It is a lightweight showdown between Nate Diaz and Rafael dos Anjos. All right, here's the former UFC lightweight champion Rafael dos Anjos, now plying his trade as a welterweight. And DC, you have said his performance against Anthony Showtime Pettis to win the belt, one of the best performances as underdog challenger we have ever seen.
It was unbelievable to watch. He went in there with an idea of how he was going to become UFC champ, and he stuck to it to a core. The game plan that him and Rafael Cordeiro had prepared was truly great for Anthony Pettis. Not only did he do that against Pettis, though, he defended the belt against Donald Cerrone. Did it against Neil Magny after going up to welterweight, beat Robbie Lawler. He's a cardio machine, and it was on full display in his last victory over Kevin Lee. And his alignment with Jason Perillo has certainly helped take his boxing to the next level. Good to see Rafael dos Anjos back and looking for more here tonight. All right, get out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, the one, the only Nate Diaz, making the walk yet again. It's been a long time, but Nate Diaz is back tonight. He has put in all the right work. You know, few guys in this division work harder than Nate Diaz. It's good to see him back in the UFC. And you notice it, John, right? The cardio. The cardio is one thing that stands out about Nate Diaz. He looks like he's just touching guys with all of the strikes, but the build-up from all the activity that he puts out usually will make his opponents wilt. And once he gets him to the ground, he's a jiu-jitsu black belt that can finish the fight with a number of submissions. And he'll hit you with the open hand, too. He'll invoke that Stockton slap. You think we see that tonight? Stockton slap, but it's just so disrespectful. But I love watching. It's so Nate Diaz. He's got to get you a Lafayette slap or something. Good to see Nate Diaz back here tonight, one of the biggest fan bases in the world, and they are all watching the pride of Stockton, California here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a grappler, holding a professional record of 32 wins, 14 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Rafael dos Anjos. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 13 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, USA, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata, your referee.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
Well, great to have you with us tonight from Bell Center here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And per capita, these people make as much noise for mixed martial arts as any fan base in the world, and obviously a very exciting atmosphere for the fighters in Houston.
It's a great environment for the fighters. It's a great experience for the fans. There aren't many places in the world that fighters love to compete in more than the Bell Center in Montreal.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Dos Anjos gets caught with that punch. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Dos Anjos trying to feint his way in. That shot is blocked by Dos Anjos.
Wow, actually got the takedown. Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Oh!
Nicely done. Working on another submission attempt here.
Defend that submission for him. I need you to fight out of that.
Oh, nice job using his...
Oh, man, that was slick.
Looks like he's going after the leg. We'll see if he can get the submission.
Oh, nice.
And he's out. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on him.
Oh, he postured up there, then he's out. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combos. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this?
First round winding down here. Oh, that straight punch knocked his head in the wrong direction.
Really putting his opponent on notice.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was. DC, take us through the replays.
Punch after punch. He landed him at will. He went right at his opponent, got in his face, and showed this is my octagon. We are going to dance to the beat of my tune.
Round two now. Nate Diaz and Rafael dos Anjos. Really making good use of this reach advantage there with that punch.
Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
Dos Anjos gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hands, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
44 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. Just below 50% now, landing with 47% accuracy against RDA. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Looks like he's trying for submission now.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Wow.
Oh, nice headlock. Oh, wow.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go. He got it. He got it, John.
How about it? Gets the win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ground. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer with
Ladies
the
and
official
gentlemen,
decision.
referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 29 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Rafael Dos Anjos.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight matchup between the natural-born killer, Carlos Condit, and Diego Sanchez. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts. With respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists, this guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of men.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step 1 to step 2 before his opponent even realizes, now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hip back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep, or a headlock, or an inside choke. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC. All right, here he is, the decorated kickboxer, back for more here tonight, and he's so comfortable in the striking realm. It's almost like he started kickboxing before he ever was reading or writing.
Oh, it's unbelievable to see someone that's so comfortable under so much duress.
I know.
When you're in kickboxing range, you are in the fire. There is no safety. You're right in range to be getting knocked out, but he does not fear that. He loves it. He loves the combat. He loves the engagement. But what you have to understand is he's not engaging his opponent on their terms. He's doing it on his terms. Whether or not he wants to be in close with the big punches or he wants to be at range landing kicks, he's just constantly putting damage on you. Top, bottom, up, low, it does not matter. This guy is a dominant striker, one of the best kickboxers the UFC has ever seen.
And in terms of the punching technique and the jab, as good as anyone in this division. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, some differences in height and reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 32 wins, 13 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Diego Nightmare Sanchez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 31 wins, 14 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, the natural-born killer, Carlos Condit. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Yves Loving.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick-em fight here in Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy
quick
at its
entry.
best. Great single entry. Rotates the high crotch kick. Oh, my God, he switched the lock to a high crotch is a big takedown.
Diego comes forward, the glancing right hand. Oh, huge right hand.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, man, vintage Diego Sanchez. Oh! Oh, massive kick. Everything behind it.
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Eddie. Way to hide that leg kick.
Sanchez gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Big roundhouse now, just misses.
I mean, that right hand landed square. Ooh, head kick lands. Hurt.
Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Nice punch, man.
All right, single collar tie now. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Yet again, they will clinch here.
Back in clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch.
The natural-born killer gets absolutely pelted by that head kick. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, beautiful level change.
Seconds now to go in the opening round. Gets up again here, but hurting. There he goes, moves to his back.
As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, second round underway.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades.
Yes, you heard him in the last round. Same exact one.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Guillotine attempt now. Looks as though he's got the neck.
He's attacking guillotine.
He might get a finish here.
Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Wow.
Oh, right to the mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, so the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller.
Oh!
He's got him hurt here. Oh, he might be out. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster.
Oh, man, look at that. Big, perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the body fighter.
Sanchez's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes in your opponent.
Oh, and he counters with a straight left. That landed flush.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Nice punch by Conor. Seconds winding down in round 2. Lands a nice straight punch there. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
What do you follow up a great punch like this with? I'm excited to see what happens.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round. He is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Beautiful. That was a great round. You look good out there. You got great pace. Your cardio's looking fantastic. Just keep.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Nice job landing the double jab there, DC.
I mean, you are definitely pressing that one. You love that one, don't you? You love that jab.
Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand.
Big head kick lands. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Condit's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Finish with the kicks.
Circling towards the left now. Oh, hook to the head by Condit. Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts. Sanchez gets the double leg takedown. Back to the feet now. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. He talked a lot to us about his length and his size advantage. Doesn't always... Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad. He's got to pressure. He's got to retain that finish line.
That punch no good. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting them over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accepts that this is going to be a stand-up fight?
Condit gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Sanchez's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates ahead outside to the eyeballs. Big slam takedown. That was beautiful.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. What a fight! All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent. Decision.
The official decision
Ladies and
is in.
gentlemen,
It
after 3
resides with
rounds,
Bruce
we have the judges' scorecards for decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 30-27 Sanchez. Judge 2 scores it 9-28 Condit. And Judge 3 scores it 9-28 for the winner by split decision, the natural born killer, Carlos Condit.
Ooh, those split decisions are something else. He is happy to exhale at this point. Next, a middleweight tilt between Dan Henderson and Michael Bisping. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the floor.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. All right, so an interesting stylistic clash here. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to take his opponent down and get off some of that patented ground and pound.
Yes, and once on top, he starts to just gain control first. He does not try to rush to the next position because he understands whether or not he's in the guard, half guard, or side control, he can find ways to land big damage. In the side control, he does a really good job of going knee on belly, posturing his body all the way to the top, and just coming down with big punches. Boom, once he lands, he goes back and he secures. Then he goes back to find another big strike. He does not waste energy just throwing little rabbit punches. Everything has to matter, as you've seen in some of the great ground and pound fighters we've ever seen, like Jack Hermanson, guy that beats you into the bottom of the octagon until you roll over and give up your neck to get submitted.
Yeah, nothing pitter-patter about it.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 31 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Manchester, England, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Michael the Count Bisping. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Greco-Roman wrestler, holding a professional record of 32 wins, 15 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Temecula, California, Dan Henderson.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. You will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up and we are underway.
Ready. You ready to fight? Good.
Round 1 is upon us between 2 of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans. Nice punch lands over the top. Switch, he lands to the body.
Oh, big elbow. Oh! Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, heavy leg kick. Oh! Oh, wow! Head kick. Wow, what a kick. Oh, big left hook there. Oh, straight right. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off of him by blocking all these attacks.
And oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish.
Oh! Anderson getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. Do you believe it? And that'll do it.
He's done. He's done.
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming. And before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. And here we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 49 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Michael the Count Bisping.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
All right, coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Johnny Big Rig Hendricks and George Rush St. Pierre. All right, so here's the legend, George St. Pierre, former UFC welterweight champion, former UFC middleweight champion, and DC as one of the most decorated wrestlers on this UFC roster. You got to be pretty amazed at what this man has been able to accomplish without any amateur wrestling credentials to speak of.
Yeah, with no background, the guys that he's been in there with and controlled the wrestling exchanges has truly been unbelievable to watch. I was in Canada when he fought Josh Koscheck, and he took Josh Koscheck, who's an NCAA champion, down whenever he needed to.
Right.
But it was also the striking that made him so dangerous. I remember George St. Pierre had this combination. It was a lead jab, a lead Superman jab, and then a leg kick. Everyone wanted to try and do it, and they say imitation is the greatest form of getting a compliment. We all tried to be George St. Pierre.
And he's got more ESPYs than you.
He does. He's a man.
All right, should be interesting to see how it goes for him here tonight. This is a high-level wrestler of the highest order. No questioning the cardio. He's got a big fight in front of him here tonight.
Every time he steps foot into the octagon, he does one thing, and that's embrace the grind. He gets right in your face. He pushes forward. He gets to the clinch. Loves the single leg takedown. If he can grab your leg, it's like getting caught in a vice grip, getting grabbed by a crocodile. He is going to finish it. He starts to run his feet immediately. When he can get you moving, he is always looking to advance from position 1 to position 2 to eventually finishing that great single leg that he possesses.
And when he closes the distance, best of luck trying to buck this guy off of you. He does pummel drills in his sleep. Big fight for him here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight The American is 30. The Canadian is 39. He is 1 inch taller. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, George Rush St. Pierre! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 18 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Dallas, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Johnny Big Rig Hendricks.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready?
Well, great to be with you tonight, live from Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And when I was here for UFC 113 back in 2010, George St. Pierre wasn't even from the loudest pro sports venue I've ever heard.
John, they get so excited to watch me fight. Look, man, when you go to Montreal, it's a great city, but it's cold. People are going to try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, perfect entry to slam him down. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ring.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Back to the feet now. And they separate. Just missed with the left there. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab.
That's a big strike right there. Ooh, what a head kick. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, has the guard closed here.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him.
And he's out. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom. He's attacking guillotine.
He might get a finish here. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. Wow. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you gotta look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Oh! Huge kick to the head. Oh! Oh, combination lands, and it's... Wow!
He's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to pressure. He's got to chase that finish down now.
Left hook right hand.
What a round.
No.
It's okay. We expected this.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Second round here. Slips to avoid that left.
Big policy punch land. Now he gets back in range.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Try to establish that jab. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now.
Oh! Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
Oh, he postured up there.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break it?
Wow, what a kick. Huge kick lands. Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switch to a high punch. He flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or will not get my last round?
Absolutely not. You don't survive it. It's over. It's over, John.
And he's out. Gets up again here, but hurting.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
How good is that right hand? Trying to establish that jab once again. Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown. "45 seconds remain in the round. Well, he gets up again here, but he looks right. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here in this. 15 seconds. Oh! What a round! All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Ready.
Third round underway.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Nice strike.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now
trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's attacking arm bar now. Danger of a submission.
How about that? He's like, you go here, my arm's free, and now he's got plenty of room to operate here out of side control. Nicely done. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Hendricks.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Oh, the difference in the striking is crazy.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
He's very tricky when he throws that body.
And he comes through with a big knee.
Big. Oh!
Who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Precision, guys, precision.
30 seconds now to go in the round. 15 seconds. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by St. Pierre. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
All right, well, we'll see if his opponent can make the requisite adjustments. He got taken down left and right there that previous round.
It's going to be very difficult because he never got a specific type of takedown. It was always something different, but it always led to his opponent getting great top position.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Johnny Hendricks. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Hendricks got the full mount. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, so good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
Now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on it. An attacking arm bar.
Oh, he picks him up and slams him down.
Explosive slam to lift him and slam him out of that arm bar. Go right straight into side control. Now let's see what he does, right?
Sometimes when you do that, the choke or the submission can get tighter, but he was able to evade it there.
Yes.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by George St. Pierre. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
St. Pierre's eyes closing up now. Not good for him. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
He's hurt. He's hurt.
Quick entry to get him on a single.
That was a great single.
Oh!
Nice big takedown. What a technique. What a takedown. Great high impact skill.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here at the ground.
I mean, right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running anywhere, John.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Hendricks. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence. Great punch.
Head off the center line, slips the punch. Nice 1-2 there. Really timing his shots nicely, good tempo.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Good work from the top here by Hendricks. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Big Rig gets back up, back into his comfort zone. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Oh, crowd really enjoyed that one. What goes up must come down. Man, I mean, what would that do to me? I'd be out like half a year, bro.
You'd be done, John. You would not be calling fights. You would not be working anymore. Your back would be out. But people get mad when somebody wrestles too much, but they always enjoy slams like that.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water, going right back at that cut.
Absolutely.
Oh!
Shot a double leg.
Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good. Back to the feet. Well, missed on that one.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off. That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Oh, straight right. Oh! right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, George Rush St.
All right, nice job by him there, as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you gotta go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant that you know you're getting your hand raised. He did exactly that tonight, and he gets a dominant decision.